Welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Marlins and the New York Mets. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Syndergaard gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, coming on now, a guy with some of the best stuff in all the game, Noah Syndergaard. Big fastball, approaches triple digits. One of the things that separates Syndergaard from most of the other starting pitchers in baseball, that hard slider he'll throw anywhere between 92 and 96 miles an hour. Nothing tricky about Syndergaard. Power pitcher deluxe.
Jazz Chisholm is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Smoke toward the hole. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Here's Starling Marte. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Not shocked by that pitch sequence right there. Sometimes guys out on the mound, when they feel they deserve a strike, they're going to go right back to it. But this umpire's staying staunch, and he might not give it to him at all this game.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next, it'll be Jesus Aguilar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. None out, runners at first and second. Grounder down the line at third, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Hit to first. He's got it. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and that liner caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins on top, 2-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 6.
The pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Lopez, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Skied into very shallow right. Duvall has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Batting second.
For the moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Nimmo at second. Smith is over at first with 1 away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth. The right fielder, Michael.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. So now into the box is Jesus Sanchez. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that is off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Here's Joe Panic. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
In now, Pablo Lopez. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Two and 2.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but you got to execute.
Men on third with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins lead 1. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's out number 1.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. If you want to talk about shutting a running game down, the guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, James McCann, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Davis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Noah Syndergaard as he grounds one briskly to short. Go over to Aguilar at first to take care of him to end the inning. Mets lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. So here is Jazz Chisholm, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Jazz Chisholm.
Pitch on the way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch on its way. Starling Marte is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Jesus.
Next, it'll be Jesus Aguilar. He singled first time up. From the stretch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. Bounce it to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder, number 14.
So a man at second here with 2 away. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Marte at second with 2 down. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Back up the middle. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So here's Jeff McNeil. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Number 6.
Now the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping in next, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
This guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, half inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 3 full, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping up is Miguel Rojas as we begin the top of the 4th.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Miguel Rojas, who's retired to kick off the inning. At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
The third baseman, number 3, Joe Hannon.
To the plate now, Joe Panic. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Nimmo in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. So here now is the pitcher, Pablo Lopez, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. ground. He pops it up. McNeil is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead it 3-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The high fastball is in there. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Second home run early in the year, and the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering class to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Should look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, the third baseman.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. He's able to find a knockout there.
So now to the plate, James McCann. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Duvall is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next to the bat, the pitcher, Noah.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth. And up with that next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2. Ball
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
2 strikes.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2. Grounded to short. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. First offering.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's it.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Popped up. McNeil is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
One out, runner at first. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. From the stretch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this lands foul for the first strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Conforto is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
Up next, Adam Duvall grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A runner on first with 2 away. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Very weakly on the ground.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out with a man at first. Popped him up. McCann waits on it, and that will end the inning. Marlins lead 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Duvall is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Now the pitch. This is in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Now at the plate, here is Dominic Smith. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still a 3-2 ball game. At the plate now is Miguel Rojas. He's He's tasked with starting the Marlins sixth. Now the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
3 balls, no strikes.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Count 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. David Peterson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Jesus Sanchez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
What do you got?
Checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And now here is Joe Panik. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Next up is Jorge Alfaro. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up.
Yeah, and what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself again. Don't try and do too much. Look for something elevated and drive it into the outfield.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 0-1 on its way. And this is foul tip to the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And a relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Well, an exciting play at the plate right there, and it was even closer because of the wide slide. Love the attempt. The backdoor slide, stick the hand and reach around, all that good stuff right there. But just a great job to get the ball there in time so the catcher could reach across and slap the tag on him.
Garrett Cooper will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away.
Garrett Cooper.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
That's outside.
Alfaro stands at second with two gone. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. The 1-2 pitch. Misses.
Nope.
Ball two.
I got to tell 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Jazz Chisholm would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Anthony Bass will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
52, Anthony Bass.
Striding in is Pete Alonso, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, J.D. Davis, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Grounded to the right, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dealer, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
At the plate now, James McCann. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he gets ahead 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Next, here is Starling Marte, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The pitch. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped up. Lindor's got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Dylan Floro will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
Luis Guillorme will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, number 6.
Next up from New York, Jeff McNeil. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at the sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that's the third out. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Adam Duvall trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Here's the 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here he comes on 2-0. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now back, the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Into the box, Jesus Sanchez, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Batanzas sets. Here comes the first pitch. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Four 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Richard Blyer comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
The left fielder, jumping in.
First pitch coming, here it is. Left side, but well fouled. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right side. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Alonso.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there, sinker. Had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next to hit, Michael Conforto. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And now the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Aaron Luke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Joe Panic.
The third baseman, number 3, Joe Panic.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. They're down 1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's low. That's down.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Panic gets his lead at first, nobody out. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. John Birdie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 5, John Birdie.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And tough duty to bunt off the bench like that, but he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm. Hit hard to the right side. This is foul for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make it.
Jerry Familia comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Familia.
In now, Starling Marte. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Up next for the Marlins.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Coming in is Nimmo. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. At the plate, Adam Duvall, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. High and deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Now into the box, Miguel Rojas flew out last time up. first pitch of the AB on its way. Duvall, base runner at first with one out. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Jesus Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Runners are at first and second with one away. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The third baseman,
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Seth Lugo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Joe Pennick.
That's a ball.
As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0. You give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Second and third here, one man out. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
And stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. First offering. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. From the stretch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Marlins 11 and the Mets 3. John Curtis will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, who grounded out last time up.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
That misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Again, a 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, James McCann. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
3-0 to him now. Now here it comes. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Jonathan Villar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Mets, number 1, Jonathan Villar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. McCann, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. It feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Fish posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Pablo Lopez earns the win, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good in the show. Take the first. Two scene ain't enough. One tie team is us. Man, I'm first, I'm second, I'm third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. Now alien beat it up. That contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like thin white wall. Really feel fine. Worry about y'all, it's just my time.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Miami Marlins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they manhandled the Mets 11-3. The Cubs swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-1. Miles Michaelis twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 5-2. The Rockies put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-2. The Boston Red Sox beat the O's in Baltimore 5-3. The Kansas City Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the White Sox on the south side 2-1. The Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-0. The Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-4. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies got 11 hits overall as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-0. The Washington Nationals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-5. The Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-4. The Colorado Rockies dismantled the Giants 7-1. The New York Yankees went deep 4 times as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 13-1. The Angels smacked 15 team hits as they blew out the Jays 11-4. The Cleveland Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Oakland Athletics had 12 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-1. Joe Barlow earned his first career big league win on the mound, helping the Rangers take care of the Padres 3-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.